Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We're gonna make some more of the bluegill inspired 3-inch swims I got on the Instagram. Like I said, small batches, half cup each. I would rather do that. I feel like I get better color consistency. Stays the same. Excuse me. Stays the same looking longer, in my opinion. So. Oh, there are two of them. Let's take this one. Just gonna guess. Dorothy looks a little, or Red Rum looks a little different than the clear red. I would love to use all DOP, but the color is just a little bit different. And for this, I want to have a certain shade to it. This is my own mix. Strawberry cheesecake. It's not really. Big brain fart. Forgot what I was doing, guys. Little squirt of the heat stabilizer. I checked because I wasn't sure. I'd like to see DOP make some heat stabilizer. Would definitely be buying it. Gotta stir everything up really well. So we're going to go ahead and cook these. We add a little bit of heat stabilizer to them. It's crawled tube blend. These 3 inches, I don't think they need any softener or worm oil or anything, so we do it with just straight crawl tube blend. Going to cook these for about 2.5 minutes and then check it and go for maybe 2 minutes, minute 45. And then just every time I check it, I'll get a temperature and I'll just cook it for a less amount of time. And it'll be good back when they're done. Alright, we hit 350 and now we're gonna add some colors. So the top is only, I might have to make some more of this, only glitter flake. I really need to start buying flake in bigger containers because this nickel dime shit just doesn't cut it. You guys know how pot lids work, right? Covering stuff will heat it. So, I mean, it's a little, I'm going to add a little bit more to it. Since there's no color in it, it's only glitter. When I first started, I didn't really do enough glitter and stuff was sparse. I wanted it to look like kind of natural so that it wanted to be more of an accent. You know, my first year, I'm still learning. I don't know anything about, I still don't consider myself, really knowledgeable. There we go. So that's a lot of glitter. We're going to be real careful in our tip when reheating this or we're going to burn it and it's going to look weird. It's also a color shift flake, so that definitely will look weird if it burns up. Sorry, you guys are going to get a good shot of my ear while I stick this in the chamber. And it's real loud. And we're going to move on to this. We use a different stir stick so we don't put glitter into our, about 330. I should still be able to do my color. Hear that shit? Give it another 12 seconds or 10 seconds. Just get it a little going, a little bit more. I'm going to look at my recipe for. Alright, yeah, I write my shit down. It's a smart thing to do, especially if you move just kind of come out here and go at it. I used to keep a pad on the desk and I will write stuff as I'm doing it, and then I adjust my recipes as I go. Be nice to those chicks, Mama. Three drops of yellow. Oops. Oh yeah, Neo Orange. I forgot the I know I've got it up here. Lureworks Orange. I haven't gotten DOP Orange yet. I need to get some. And then the one piece is, this is how, it's not even like a drop, I don't think. So what I do is just kind of, it's on my hand. I could just like, no, don't stick your finger in it. So I'll just like that, smear it on there. Little tiny bit to get that good color going. That was a noise, wasn't it, guys? My sweet little chicken has hatched some chicks, and she does not leave the coop or she does not leave the hen house very much, and they get this buildup of energy. When she does get outside, she takes off running like all the way across the yard. But since they've hatched and she won't go far from them, she'll make this crazy noise and just like shake and like flap her wings and like this big, you know, you get that burst of energy and you're just like, whoa! She pretty much does that. Except these chicks are so tiny that when she flaps her wings, she knocks them over. So I gotta keep an eye on her. Oh, we went a little over. That's okay. Is there any in here? Nah, it's stuck to the pan. So at least we're good there. I'm actually going to take this and wipe out the bottom of this real fast. I have a, they come, at least mine came with a silicone mat that goes in the bottom, and that's what you set your container on, so it's not just, you know, it's vibrating, so you don't want it just sliding around. Yeah, that's what kind of happens when you, just, you know, you've got a lot of air in it, or if you've got too much plastasol in your cup. That's really hot. Not the plastasol, like I hit the side of the cup, which is still quite hot. But yeah, you know, you're forcing the air out, so that causes it to rise up. And if you've got too much in your cup, or you really are trying to whip your color or flake in there, it'll overflow. Well, don't poke her in her head, little guys. Really poking on her face? She's a good mama. There we go. I was waiting on this to kind of, it's degassing this orange. So then we're gonna lightly, because you know we just spent all that time degassing it, we don't gonna go whipping it around. Lightly. And I'm sorry, you know, you guys see my videos, you're probably going to see some of the same crap. Not see the same stuff. I'll talk about the same stuff. If I wasn't filming, I'd talk about it anyway. Like, it's the first time I'm telling somebody about making baits, so like you'll hear me give you the same, not the same tips always, but you know, I talk as I'm going. So if it's something that I do on a daily basis, you'll probably hear about it every time I make baits. Probably about good. My table's a little short, so I can't really see in there. Again, slow, and that's just the way to do it, you know. Heat it up slow so you keep your good colors, and so you keep that flake from rolling on. Obviously, it's something you got to figure out. If you go too slow or too short on your intervals, it'll just set as you're cooking, and it'll never, like, it'll actually be less liquid every time you pour it out. So it's got to be an amount of time that is, you know, you can't just go, oh, I'm going to do it 67 times at 10 seconds a piece. That won't work. You know, I usually, once I get to this stage, it's like 15 to 20 second intervals. So like, that's good. That's actually a little too. That went back up to 350, which is all right. It's not going to burn it, but you don't want to keep hitting that. That'll start to discolor this orange. I actually filmed and talked through the entire heating process. Usually we don't do that. We usually pause the film. Something different every time. So, I don't know if I said it in any previous videos, if you're doing a Epic Bait Molds, if it's a Marling collab. If it's not, it might just be the opposite side. But you decide with Marling's logo on the Epic Praise. If I'm not mistaken, it's the same on all sizes of them. If you have the Marling side facing you, that's the belly. So like, we're doing a laminate, so you definitely want to know what side the belly is. Otherwise, you end up with a box like that one over there that's got a bunch of bass in it, where the white belly is on top and the green is on the bottom. So, you know, this Marling side facing you, your belly's on the right. Here's our belly color. Here's our top color. Here's our gloves, because burns suck. Yeah, you think it's not hot till you fill this injector up. Then it gets real hot real quick. So plunge all the way to the bottom, because we've got flake, and flake settles, and you want to make sure you get as much flake in every shot as possible. Pull this back. I need a bigger workspace, but you do what you got, what you can. Purge your injectors, plop them on down. Go squirt, purge your block. And you guys know the drill. Light resistance for a count. Come across. Rinse and repeat. For as many cavities as you have. Pop it. Top it. Empty it out. I like to hit the side so that as it goes back into the container, it mixes it up the least amount possible, so that at least I would think, by not just, you're creating less bubbles in the plastasol. That's a hot booger. Put these back over, because we're shooting the same bait again and again, so as soon as this cools down, we're going to run it again, so we keep our plastasol as hot as possible, and we might be able to we don't have to heat up as much. Let these cool, we'll see what they look like. Alrighty, we're back. Let's check these out. These will hang for a day or two. We've already got a couple of bags ready for the website. Super sweet color. We got a lot of bluegill and a lot of gizzard shad, so a lot of things I like to do are gill or shad. I don't get to do a lot of them. I don't know why. I'm the one that picks what I do, but it happens that way. But yeah, here's a little quick run of us doing some gill inspired 3-inch epic prey, always made with dead on plastic. If you guys are on the water, stay safe, tight lines. Now that it's warm, I'm sure a lot of you getting out of the water a lot more, which is awesome. If you're in the shop, think safety, wear sprayers and gloves, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks.